What's up? What's up? This is the ChoppedByT podcast where we get real, raw, authentic conversations. I am your host, T. And to the very far right of me, we got my brother, my dear brother, the honorable, the incomparable Roscoe. Tell him what's up, Sco.
What up, what up, what up?
And in the middle, we got another one of my brothers, man. Longtime friend, lifetime friend. Hey, we've been knowing each other as long as we knew how to know things.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, we got Josh in the middle. Tell him what's up, Josh.
What's up with it? What's up with it?
Of course, in the back on the ones and twos, the man, the myth, the legend, Demo. Demo, tell him what's up.
What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling?
All of y'all feeling today?
I'm feeling great, brother.
Love, man. Love.
Feeling great, Sco? You always say you feeling great. You don't fucking feel great.
I do.
Who you lying for?
To be alive, my brother. To be in you guys' presence, you know.
Just to be alive, though? Yeah. Is that enough sometimes to be alive?
Yeah, man.
I think it's a cliche, some cliche shit.
Yeah, just to
It
be
just
alive.
sound good.
Who the fuck happy about just being alive?
I mean, hey, you get another chance. You get another chance to find out what you need to do.
Shoot, yeah.
Yeah.
Some motherfucker want to die. What about them?
Yeah.
They ain't happy to just be alive. So then what?
Hey, brother, ain't nothing I can do about that.
I'm just saying, we always, man, it's great. All day it's great. Sometimes this shit don't be great, bro.
It don't.
I'm telling you, man.
It don't. You right.
Start being
Hey,
honest.
it sucks. Sometimes it sucks. Hey,
Gold day probably horrible. I'll be honest.
your day horrible.
That
Go.
nigga probably
Be
had
honest.
the worst
Be honest.
week ever, bro.
Man.
Not today. The week ain't been that bad. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't been that bad. It ain't been that bad.
Yeah.
It been rough, but it ain't been that bad.
Man, anytime you got to get up, go work for a white motherfucker who obviously don't appreciate you and shit. Man, that shit don't ever go well for me. I ain't gonna lie. Every one of my weeks, I'd be like, man, I just can't wait till this shit blow
Till
up.
that shit up. Yeah.
Every one of my weeks. I'm bringing the whole family with me. We gonna have goddamn everybody.
I drive trucks, man. I be like, man, I'm tired of driving for these white folks, man. I'm ready to make my own money, bro.
Real talk. And you know that what me and Sco do too here. We drive, so shit. Yeah, that shit ain't never always some bullshit. But man, I want to jump
every day.
Yeah. I want to jump right into it though, man. Go ahead and get this thing started. You know, I said we've been knowing each other for a long time. That's the truth. Shit, our families, we grew up in the same place, Oak Hill.
Yeah.
And our families, of course, meshed and knew each other well too. You know, my brothers, my older. Me and you kind of in the same predicament too. All our siblings a lot older than us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all my brothers grew up with all your brothers and sisters. So it's like that's how that shit ended up working out or whatever.
Yeah.
But man, when I say I'm here Oak Hill a lot of people don't understand what that means to us Oak Hill. Like, get that to them real quick.
Man, that's like a brotherhood right there, man. That's like foundation where we come from. Everybody got their root where they come from. Oak Hill is where it started, and where it rejuvenated from. You know what I'm saying? We all wake up in the morning. If you want to know where Onterio is, you want to know where I'm at, you go outside, you got ride down the road, you going to see about 16 bikes in one house. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a foundation of where we come from, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, and just growing up, going through the growing pains, trying to figure it out. It was actually like a little city within the city type thing.
Yeah.
You know? So we had a chance to really learn a lot. Hell, a lot of shit we did growing up.
Man.
Something that come to mind, that time you stole that fucking your mama van.
Stole the van.
Man,
You stole the van, bro.
Bro, stole the van for my
Where you
mama.
go?
Man, look, check this out. My mom and daddy went to Mississippi for. They was like, they had just got this van.
Yeah.
They let me drive. You know what I'm saying? One of them big fat minivans. You know what I'm saying? Man, one day they left. They said, I called T. Man, bro, let's take the van up the road, bro. Man, I go pick him up. We get down the road. They just do. Man, I instantly started sweating, bro. I was like, oh man.
When it stalled out, it started running.
Stop. The gas hand didn't work. He said full, but I ain't knowing there wasn't no gas in there, fool. So I'm like, man. Then the van just shut off, fool. It shut off. I instantly started crying. What we gonna do? Man, they were rolling at me too. Like, man, I'm finna call my brother, bro. They came up there, put the gas in there, bro. They came up there, I still crying, fool. Man, they hit me up, man.
Hold on. When you stole the van,
Right.
what made you call T?
Man, nah, T was with me.
Oh, he was already
I
with you?
picked him
Yeah, I
up.
was with
Yeah,
him.
he
Yeah,
was with me. Yeah, he was sitting passenger
Our
side.
passenger seat.
Man.
Yeah.
Bro, all the way around from Joe.
Man.
First thing he said, I remember that bitch stalled right in front. I remember the house and everything right in front of Monet house. It stalled right there. God damn, bro, I'm finna get my ass.
I didn't even ask for this.
Man, I ain't even asked for this, fool.
He said, God damn, bro, I'm finna get my ass whooped, bro. I said, yeah, Niggas, look, that shit was hilarious, though, nigga. I was rolling. Just us being fucking kids, bro. It's hard to believe that we damn near 30 now. Like,
Man, fool, 30, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't make it to see 30, fool, for real.
Yeah, a lot
Especially
of folks
where we
didn't
come
make
from.
it. Yeah. Hey, Demo, you do me a favor, cut that fan on. I don't know about y'all. I'm burning up in this
Man,
motherfucker.
yeah,
Y'all hot?
no wrong.
Demo sweating.
Yeah, I'm burning up in this motherfucker. I'm starting to feel a sweat myself. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. But nah, though, man, like shit, you right. A lot of us didn't make it to see that. A lot of us didn't get a chance to just grow up, whether it be through incarceration or through just shit, you know, dying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So a
Real
lot
life.
of us didn't come up to see a lot of shit like that. But it's good we got all the memories like that to just like, you know what I'm saying, live in and live through or whatever.
Right. You sure right,
I
bro.
be thinking all the time what would happen to my mom and them. Cause you know we stayed out there. I
Yeah.
was thinking like, how would I be if we didn't move?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what type of shit Onterio would have had me into?
Man, Onterio, man, I ain't gonna even lie. Onterio used to make us fight down there, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's how we learn how to jack, bro. We come down to Onterio house, man. I remember when we got them gloves, man. They made me, man.
Yeah.
That's when it really popped out, man. We was out there
Everybody
fight
boxing.
every day.
Yeah.
It went from playing basketball in the dirt to getting boxing gloves, jacking with each other, to the van running out of game. Man, bro, we been through, man.
Yeah, just growing up and being kids, man. Sometimes I wonder, like, and you kind of get a little bit of this, like, your little ones and everything, they get a chance to live that experience like that somewhat. Not quite like how we did, but somewhat. Man, I be wishing sometimes, like, damn, I wish Maverick, I could just bring them back out there and let them live that shit.
You sure right, man, because they were fun times, bro.
Yeah.
Man, you build that bond with somebody, bro, and then you get that years of chemistry together. Man.
Yeah, I look up shit. Motherfuckers done got a little older in high school, then go off to college or go off wherever they doing shit. But it's always good to have them memories and hold on to that shit though, man. That's why I wish little man could go out, you know, could grow up in that setting. But you know, he gonna have his own experiences coming up down here.
Oh, for sure.
But you know, something we talked about and something that I always know that's important to you is just like family.
Man. Family, man, that's my foundation, bro. For real.
Yeah.
That's every day that's the reason I wake up and do what I do, man. It be many times, you know, I wake up like, man, I don't even want to do this no more. But I got kids, man, you know what I'm saying? I got people looking up to me, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to be that different type of man who show my kids, you know, the principle of having a family.
Yeah.
It's easy to run the streets and run with 7 different niggas, then next week you with 7 different more niggas. But you got that family, man. Ain't nothing gonna go against that family. You know what I'm saying? Because that's even in the word, man. Family that pray together, stays together. They don't say no friends. They say family. You know what I'm saying? That's not blood. That just, you know, you taking somebody in, you know, because I ain't kin to you. I ain't kin to Scope. But it's a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? You call me, I'm coming like you one of my brothers.
Yeah.
So that's how I move, you know what I'm saying? Family.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't, you just said something too that just brought something. I mean, a lot of people don't understand with us, like we actually grew up in the church and around the church and shit like that too. I think a lot of people get that misconstrued. You know, I had a young lady talking to me in regards to God one day, like, just, you know, I'm like, dude, you don't even know, like,
know who you talking to.
Like, what you think I was just out here running amok as a kid? Like, I grew up in the church, like, around the church, in the church, like, no matter what, like, you know what I mean? Like Bible study. Sunday school.
Family friend day, homecoming.
Sunday school every Sunday.
Come on now. Him too.
You
You know,
know, my mom and dad are ministers and preachers,
you know,
man.
shit.
Yeah, in that mud. 9 o'clock in the morning.
Man, I remember it used to be time, you know, it'd be a Saturday morning before I go down Onterio, bro. Next thing you know, I hear my mama, Josh. You know, they ain't call nobody. She open the door and holler throughout the neighborhood.
Right.
Josh. I come home. Man, you know you got to read the Bible. Man, come come on, Ma. We finna go to church tomorrow. Yeah, well, I was like, man, I'm thankful for that, though, man.
Oh,
It got me a
bro.
long way, though. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas, mom, a lot of folks out here, mama don't even, you know what I'm saying, spend time with them.
Oh, yeah.
Too busy trying to do her own thing, you know what I'm saying? That's,
Especially nowadays.
right.
Yeah. But we had that core founder. We had some shit that like I said, it's a blessing and a curse. I said it in my live show. It's shit a blessing and a curse to have older parents like that in that way.
Yeah.
They instill that. The blessing is that they instill that wisdom in you early on. The curse is they just leave you so quick. It's like you look up, they like 70 something. You like, God. You know, and shit. I know you living through that shit right now, like with your mother being as old old as she is. How old Tommy?
My mama was 72.
72.
Yeah.
I knew she was right there with mama. I knew they about a year or two apart.
Yep.
72. Mom be 72 in May.
Right. My mama 72, my dad is 74. But man, they get around like they 50 or 40. Man, I'm talking about, man, they go to Mississippi every other day, bro.
Yeah.
Every other day shopping. I'm like, man, y'all give me some of that money, man. Y'all always going doing this. Well, baby, you got to work for it.
Yeah. Nah, it's good to have that though, and I think an important part of that and understanding is just like that they foundation, a God.
Right.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
is,
That's a key. Like living through that and understanding that in that way, man, that shit'll take you a long way.
Yeah.
I think that's real important. But I even want to go back too, like to your early life, because you like they not like your biological parents, right?
Yeah, they ain't my biological, man. You know, I'm adopted or whatnot, man. And, you know, give a quick, brief description of my background, you know. My mama got me, Tomaloo, you know, my adopted side got me when I was 30 days old. And my biological father, right now, he serving life in prison for killing 5 people, you know what I'm saying, at a club. And I'm like, my mama, you know, she battled with depression, bipolarness, and all that. So with that being said, to make a long story short, man, you not understand, I could have still been going through that.
Yeah.
I'm just thanking God that I, you know, got adopted with Tommy Lou and Algie, you know what I'm saying, to bring me up to the man that I am now. Because you got to think about it. My biological father got, you know, violence in his blood.
Yeah.
And, you know, every day when something go on, I'm looking like, man, I'm looking at stuff crazy. Like, man, I could be on this type of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, hold on, man. That ain't my
check yourself.
foundation.
Yeah, because you know you grew up and you landed in a good spot too.
Man,
Tommy Lou and Alex.
Man, they preachers, man, they deeply keep me rooted in that God word, bro. Like, man, they don't understand, man.
Save your life.
Man, they did. They gave me a second chance, bro. Because now I ain't gonna lie, bro. All my birth brothers and I got one birth sister. You know what I'm saying? They doing good in life, but my life is so much different than what they got going
they had to
on.
go through,
You know what I'm saying? And I see it. You know what I'm saying?
You see the structure. and
Yeah,
everything.
the structure, bro. I was the only child in the house. You know what I'm saying? I ain't grow up with no brother and sister or whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Same with me. I said all the time.
Yeah.
I got a lot of brothers and sisters, but I ain't grow up with none of
Right,
them.
I ain't
Grow
grow
all
up.
grown.
Yeah.
Everything I went through, I had to go through myself. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thankful for it, though.
Do you still talk to your birth mom?
Every here and now, you know, every blue moon.
What's the relationship with you and your father, your birth father?
See, I ain't never even met him.
You never met him.
Never met him.
Damn.
No, I ain't
You ever
never met
seen him? Like a picture or anything?
I seen him on. I looked him up one time, man. Man, crazy thing, man. It was like looking in the mirror.
In the mirror, I was just
Yeah,
gonna say, I
I
bet you
remember
look
y'all
just
looking
like
like-
his ass.
I was looking. I was like, man. So this how I'm gonna look when I get 40,
Yeah.
50. I was like, man, that might look identical. I look identical to that man.
He from Bolivar?
No, he from Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All,
Detroit, Michigan.
all your people, like all of them, because you got people down this way, you know. So
Yeah,
you can explain that to them.
my biological mama, she live in Murfreesboro, but she from Bolivar, but she lived in Detroit, Michigan all her life. You know what I'm saying? So when she met him, you know, all that was going on of him treating her how she did, you know, and it's crazy, man, how, you know, people go through situations. I ain't just sitting here thinking about my mom, you know. Some women going through the same situation she was going through. She got 4 kids, and now she done had another one. Now she on there. Well, now what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I'm young. I got all these kids. What I'm gonna do? You know. But man, make a long story short, you know, he man did her horrible.
Yeah,
man.
fucked up.
And only reason I'm elaborate on it because every time I think about it, I'm like, man, I could have been that nigga, bro.
Yeah.
I could have been that nigga.
Yeah.
A product of your environment in that moment. Absolutely.
Yeah, bro.
Absolutely. And now you now that you older, you can kind of understand, which is different for you because, you know, Dion and Eric, you know, and everybody who watching or listening, they don't know, they was adopted as well. Like, they went into a good situation. So it's like everybody at Oak Hills and all came into a good situation. But if you think about it and put it out into perspective, you could have very well went to some like bullshit. Like,
man.
Yeah,
like
that happens a lot.
I want to elaborate on the adoption part, bro, because a lot of people feel like when you adopted, oh, my biological mama didn't want me, my biological daddy didn't want me. You know what I'm saying? But the bigger picture is who wants you though.
yeah.
Who took you in? It don't matter if your mama or your biological daddy kept you. They still, you know, your mom and daddy, but let's be honest, the person who raised you, that's your real mom and dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong when I say this, my biological mom, I call her by the first name. I don't call her mama.
Yeah.
When I say mama, I take that word serious.
Right.
Tamba Lou is my mom. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, adoption, bro, don't feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody want you. Thank God for the ones who got you.
Want you, yeah.
Who do want you. You know what I'm saying? That's good intention right there, bro. For real.
Yeah, yeah. And sometimes, man, you just gave it up. You older now, so you can understand. Like, man, she was in a fucked up situation, and you're a parent now too. You know?
Yeah, bro.
I'm glad you broke that down because I always wonder like how do adopted children and people feel like do they ever.
Because see, like when I found out I was adopted, bro, I think I was like 11. We was at church, and one of my cousins came to me one day. He was like, "Man, you know you adopted?" I was like, "Huh?"
Yeah.
But check this out though. Growing up, I always wondered like, why I don't look like my dad? Why I don't look like Tom Lowe? And he came to me, he was like, man, you adopted. He was like, that's your grandma, my biological grandma, because my biological grandma, she was going to the church. But she never came to me and was like, you my grandson. She had to fight, you know what I'm saying? She had to fight that feeling of, that's my grandson. I can't even say he's my grandson. You know what I'm saying? But when I finally found out, man, it hit so different. Like, man, I'm adopted.
Yeah.
Like, how I supposed to feel? You know what I'm saying? I feel lonely now. I was like, man, I got brothers and sisters I can't play with, this and that. But, you know, I was like, as the age I'm at now, I'm like, man, I thank God that I wasn't raised up with them. Because if I think about the bloodline I got going through my blood, my biological father, man, ain't no telling how we're going to be.
What type of shit you
know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know what I'm saying, man? It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it run deep. And also like you know, you gotta think like looking into the moments, or even just going back to the moments like when you was living it and you was feeling it, or when you first found out. I mean, like, what was your first initial reaction to it? Did you resent anybody, your mom, your biological mom, did you resent them or anything? Like, what was the feeling?
No, I was on some at that time. Who is my mama? Who is my dad?
Yeah, just curious.
Yeah, I was very, very curious, you know. And when it finally hit the fan, my biological grandma was at the church. You know, she started coming around every Sunday, you know, wanting to do this and do that. But, you know, I was like, well, why you didn't get me when I was young? You know what I'm saying? So then the resentment started coming in like, well, I don't mess with you because, you know what I'm saying, you had an opportunity to do this. So, you know what it is. But the background of that is, you know, my grandma was working and she really couldn't have time to spend with me like that. You know what I'm saying? But my mom and dad, Algie, Jerry, and Tommy Lou were preachers. So they wasn't working. They only had the church. So they taking me to different churches, conventions, seminars. We flying out of town, going to all these different chapels. You know what I'm saying? Church environment. So I was like, man, that's the type of person I'm finna be in church and all this. You know what I'm saying? So I started putting that on the back burner. But then, you know, as I got older, it started coming back up. My biological brother started reaching out. What's up, bro? My sister started reaching out. What's up? Got started getting close to them. So, you know, that's when I started understanding why my life went the way it went. You know, they started breaking it down. I asked them, you know, why mama give me a... They'll tell me, you know, man, mama going through some things, man. You know what I'm saying? She could have put you in a dumpster. She could have threw you in a river or anything. But she took the initiative to give you to somebody who love you and gonna take time out to give you that love. And I respect her for that. You know what I'm saying?
Good decision.
Like I don't know if y'all know this story about this young. I can't think of his name, but the dude killed his baby mama and then threw the baby in the river.
This was a recent one.
Recent.
Yeah.
Yeah, the John in Memphis.
Threw him in the
Yeah.
Mississippi River one.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, how could you, man, grow, even had it in your heart to even throw your own seed in the river?
That's rough.
Man, then I see T with his son, you know what I'm saying? They playing and man, bro. I got 7 kids. I got 4 of my own. My wife got 3, but you know, all my kids.
Yours,
I couldn't imagine just even one of them just even leaving me. But for me to grow the intention to grab that baby and throw him in the river, and to confess it to a police officer.
Yeah, that's rough.
Man, that's rough, bro. Like that's type of stuff I be on. Like, man, family, bro.
Shit like that make you believe in the devil too, bro.
You do.
It's like it couldn't be the like natural human instinct to do no shit like that.
Like what made him do that? Like,
bro.
How did you get that mad?
I feel like this, bro, and I ain't trying to get too biblical about it, but a lot of people don't understand, bro. If you ain't got God in your life, bro, you gonna get on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You either got God or Satan. Whichever one you ain't strong in, you gonna be strong in the other.
Yeah.
So Satan was the only thing that could possess a man to do something like that, man. That man, come on, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta have something you believe in, bro.
That's true evil.
For real, man. I ain't on nothing like that.
Yeah, that shit true evil.
Baby, bro.
Yeah.
Baby.
But go ahead, Demo.
No, I was just gonna say what you had said about not resenting your parents because they made that decision that kind of basically helped you grow up. It made me think about somebody else we had on the podcast that they broke it down in a similar way, but it was like they decided not to be in their child's life because they understood that as a father, they were like, I'm not where I need to be right now, so I need to let somebody else take over until I can get myself together. So what do you think about that? Do you kind of think that's kind of where your parents were at the time?
Yeah.
And that's why you don't resent them as much?
Yeah, because see, I'm all about understanding. You know what I'm saying? If a person come to me and say, man, I'm going through this situation, first of all, my biggest thing is how do you feel about the solution of how you gonna handle it?
Yeah.
Is you gonna be evil? Like previously, we just said a man threw his baby in the river. That man could have been the same man who threw his child in the river. You know what I'm saying? But the fact he took the initiative, that's even love to give your child up to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Gonna love them. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, man, that's a strong decision you got to make to feel like I ain't where I need to be in life right now to take care of this child. So the best thing for me is to let somebody else take care of this child who gonna give this child the nursing they need, the financial, you know what I'm saying, they need the education, all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That particular nigga, that was an excuse. Yeah.
Feel like?
Yeah, that was an excuse.
Who?
What
particular nigga? What you talking about?
The one the nigga Demo brung up.
I wasn't joking. Nah, I really wasn't joking. I think the people who I knew what you talking about, but the people who listening need context though. Yeah. Like they
he made a statement that, you know, that's why he don't want to be around his kid.
Okay, let me ask you this. Was it homeless? Is he homeless?
Is he homeless? Hell no.
Okay. Do
everything he need to have. He just don't want to be a grown man.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? He just don't want to be a grown man. That's all it is.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Reason being, bro, because let's be honest. Yeah, it sound good. Yeah. Like I said, I look at the situation where he at. Like, you homeless, I understand. You can't provide for the child.
Yeah, mental health.
If you mental health, you can't provide for the child. Yeah. But if you got a job, you got your right mind, you got a place to live, them the only three necessary thing to take care of a child. You know what I'm saying?
I know as men, both of y'all got children.
Right.
I know as men, y'all got demons. Y'all got shit y'all dealing with.
Yeah.
But y'all ain't gonna stop there from like letting you take care of your child.
Never.
No, bro. I can't even talk to one of my baby mama, bro. But what I did was found another way around to get them. Yeah. I ain't got to talk to you. I can talk to the babysitter. The babysitter can tell you, hey, Josh want to get his kids, drop the kids off. I go get it's different ways you can do things. But how far or how much thought is you going to put into it? Mm-hmm. It's easy to say, I don't want to do this. I don't want to take care of this child. Yeah. But man, that make you a little less of a man.
Cause the shit ain't easy.
Yeah,
Even your situation, it's even hard. Cause I got a good relationship with the mother of my child, but having a bad relationship, that shit ain't easy. But you just like you said, you gotta make that shit work.
Man, you got to, bro.
Gotta make this shit work.
Man, it's crazy, bro.
At the end of the day, if you want to be in your child life, that mother gonna let you be in that child. If they ain't, you know what to do.
Yeah.
Put the white folks in the bed and go to court.
That's what they gonna do.
Yeah.
You finna get on child support if then you ain't getting what she ain't getting what she's supposed to get. So if you ain't getting what you supposed to get, same situation.
Mm-hmm.
That go back to what I said. How much thought or how much do you care to take care of your child, to be in your child life?
Yeah, man, I want to get into something too, cause you got a talent that a lot of people don't know about. You know, you've been playing instruments and shit since we was kids.
Oh yeah, man, my mama, man, I got that from my adopted mama. Nobody in my biological family sing, bro, or play music. Mm-hmm. But I get that from my mom. I played drums when I was 3. Started playing guitar when I was 12, and started playing the piano when I was 15. Ever since then, man, it just took off from there.
Play the fuck out them drums. Which one your favorite? The drums your favorite?
Nah.
You don't like them drums?
Piano, bro.
I thought drums was your favorite.
Nah, drum is one of them. When I started off, I put so much time into it, but then I got burnt out on it.
Yeah, you play the fuck out them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You play the fuck out them
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah. So shit like that. Like, all right. So in music, what does music mean to you? Like, what does that feeling music give you?
Man, man, music. I'm gonna tell you how music, man. If I got some bad news right now, I can go in there in my house in the studio. I could be boohoo crying, bro. If I touch a piano, bro, all my worries, all my stress, everything go away. It's a whole different whole world that I tap into. Cause my mind functioning I'm releasing myself through this piano, but it sounds so good coming back to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's my foundation, bro.
What is it? Anything you want to do with the music though?
I mean, I just travel playing for different folks. I ain't trying to be famous. I ain't trying to get rich off of.
Do it for the love.
I just do it for the love. That's it, bro. Like, that's in the word, man. Your gift gonna open up doors for you. You know what I'm saying? So I really believe that. So I just do it because I love it. I don't do it to get rich, bro. For real.
Yeah. But when you love to get rich out that shit,
man, I ain't gonna lie to you though. Like some of them shows I go to, man, here go you, man. You open up your hand, you might got $300 to $500.
Like,
one show. Man, I can do this every weekend.
Yeah.
Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like it most definitely got its perk.
Think about it. Some people that go to a show and they get 30 to 40 or 100 to 150.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I couldn't understand why my brother stopped playing the sax. You done heard my brother play.
That's why I don't play with your brother. That's why I asked, like, what he been doing?
But he gave it up. I don't understand, bro. Like, that sax could have made him so much more than what he is now. I ain't saying he less. You know what I'm saying?
But that might one of the coldest sax players coming from where we came from, when nobody touching him.
Bro. That shit is magical, bro. Like, I don't understand it. Like, that music shit can open up so many doors for people.
Yeah.
Especially with instruments, bro. Like, when we talking instruments and shit, a lot of niggas want to be rappers or whatever. But, like, when we talking about instruments,
come on,
them instruments will take you far. That's why I was telling, we had a Demo cousin on Banco when he was saying, I'm like, nigga, you play instruments? And I'm like, bro, fuck rap, bro.
Fuck rap.
Like, you play instruments style.
And you can cross over with the white people. You could be international. And you ain't never got to be seen. You could
never got to be seen. And you be a millionaire.
A millionaire, yeah.
Like, just off instruments and playing music and shit, man. I think you should start, if I can give you any advice on your music, I know you get you whether it be Facebook or TikTok, start doing covers. You know how people do covers of old music and shit? Like, they'll do, like, you may do like I don't know, some song with a piano in it, a heavy piano influence, and you just play it on the piano and do a cover and post it on social media.
But I'm gonna be honest though, bro. Like, I sing though.
Oh yeah.
And I really done stopped just really playing keys because I got all the guys I need to help me get to where I'm going. Now I've just been focusing on singing.
On your vocals, yeah.
And this one, this particular guy, one of my brothers, Fred Perry, man. I speak highly of him, man. That man taught me a lot. Roscoe,
I know Fred
man.
Too.
You know Fred, man.
Yeah,
One of the most talented guys I know, man. He been working with me, man. Man, I truly believe, bro, that, you know, like you said, these covers, bro, man, that'll get you out there.
Yeah, especially, man, you can incorporate both. Sing while you playing the piano.
Yeah.
Like Jamie Foxx type situation.
Yeah.
That shit be going crazy on TikTok.
Yeah, you gonna get on TikTok, bro, post that shit'll go crazy.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, though, I'm a little shy, though.
Yeah.
I'm a little shy now.
I get you. I get
Cause
you.
I'm so
too,
used to being in the background playing the piano behind
Mm-hmm.
somebody. Then say if you sing a song and they hit 1 million views, somebody wants you to come sing somewhere. I ain't built for all that yet. I ain't hit that platform yet. Yeah.
You gotta just do it, man. We just had our first live show. We had our
real.
first live show. That shit was surreal, bro. Just sitting up in front of everybody, like, shit. Just
That was one of my fears, like
For real.
just talking in front of people. Like,
It's just, man, cause you don't know how people gonna accept you, bro.
Yeah.
You really don't. Now, I guess that be the part because you feeling like, you know what I'm saying, people say something or get up there, perform, sing, get talent, whatever they doing, and people boo them. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we ain't even trying to hear that or don't even get with you.
Don't
Just sit
even
right
get
there
you.
and look at you like, man, what you doing?
yeah.
I think it all really boiled down to you just really believing in yourself.
Yeah, that's what it is, bro.
And that fear
That's
just
what it-
leaves. Soon you get up there, you're like, I believe in myself. I believe, that
Cause see,
what
see-
I do is good. It's gonna take me a long
Yeah,
way.
it's easy for me to sing in church.
Yeah.
Why? Because I brought up in church.
Brought
And
up
you
in church.
around
You
them,
comfortable
the
in
people-
church.
you
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, I know them.
Yeah.
They see me playing every Sunday, so if I bust out with a song, they like, oh, okay. They don't judge me.
Yeah.
But if I get out there and go on and travel and doing that, different scenery.
Yeah.
I don't know these
Shit
folks.
get real.
Man, what you said? Pressure.
Yeah, shit. We got a live show coming up, man. Let me know. You can hop on that thing. We need some performers.
Man, now, you know I do blues and all that
Hey,
now.
shit.
R&B.
Hey, listen, we got a live show coming up. You got an open invitation on the podcast. By the time this coming out, we'll
Yeah.
just be getting ready to have a live show. So we got one coming up, and you can hop on that thing and sing if
When
you
it
want
gonna
to.
be?
It's gonna be April 9th.
April 9th.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna mark that down.
Yeah. I'll reach out to you more about
Yeah,
it. We
we'll
talk
get
about it and everything anyway. But man, like, so we talked about. I want to backtrack a little bit to fatherhood though, right? Because like we talked about being a father and having kids and everything like that. Like, did you ever know, like, well, I ask people this all the time that got kids, like, when you see that little thing that's yours, that look like you, that act like you, that move like you, all of that, did it make you, what did it change in you? Like, or what was your difference? I just felt like I love people in my life, but when I seen that thing, like, that was a different type of love.
Yeah, man, to see something that looked like you, that came out of you, that you made, like my oldest son, he 9. You know what I'm saying? Out of all my kids, I think he the only one that's closest that look like me that could be my twin.
Yeah.
But, when I look at him and I observe how he move and all that, I'm like, man, I used to be the same way, bro. That's me all over again, bro. Like, he love music. You know what I'm saying? He playing drums now, and just seeing him, his personality made me think of me.
Yeah.
Like, man, that's how I used to be when I was little.
Yeah, you all over again.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but taking care of him, man, like I said, bro, like, man, bro, you don't understand the love for that child, bro. It's a different love than having for a brother and sister. You got that child, man, that child look up to you.
Yeah.
You the first thing that, like a little girl, her first love is her dad and not her boyfriend. Because whatever her daddy showed her, she gonna look for that in a man. If her daddy spend time with her every day, pick her up from school, get ice cream, you know what I'm saying? She observing when her dad around her mama, her dad ain't hearing her mama, showing her mama love. When she get, 18, 19,
That's what
her
she
first
look for.
boyfriend, he better not raise a hand. That ain't for her.
Yeah.
He better not be able to provide for her. That ain't for her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It started at home, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you want your child to be and whatever, you know what I'm saying, your child gonna go through, you gonna be the first, you know what I'm saying, the first line of whatever they looking to be. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And it's just so weird. I be telling the mother of my child all the time, like, I look at him and be like, damn, I was just literally just said this yesterday. like, this little nigga here to take my place or something? Cause like, this motherfucker act like me, walk like me, talk like, move like me. Everything is like me. Is he here to take my fucking place or some shit like that? That shit be weird, bro.
One day he will.
Like, yeah. Like,
we hope so anyway. One day he will.
It's like the immediate, you know, I always think about what was the first version of me in life and my ancestors. Like, who was the first person that looked like me? As far as my ancestors, move like me, talk like me, thought like me, or whatever. Because, you know, it's only within the gene pool. It's only so much, you know, diversity you can have within features and everything and the way you act. Who's the first me? The person that look like me, act like me, talk like me, all of that shit. And like, cause I'm not like that with my father or my grandfather or I don't know my great grandfather, but like, I'm not like that with them. I don't look like them, act like them, talk like them. But it's crazy to have that immediate thing right there. Like, I didn't expect my son to be that much like me. I didn't expect him to look that much like me or be just me. I didn't expect that. But it was like, I got that right there immediately. My dad can't look at me and be like, look at little me right there. He can't do that. But that's really me right there. So
really all over again.
All over again. Yeah, that shit just crazy to me.
Do you believe in that your child gonna be 2 times worse than what you were?
Man, I don't want to. I hope not.
The reason I say that, man, because you remember earlier we were talking about how you used to be the fighter, old kid, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then when I be seeing you, you know what I'm saying, posting videos, or even that time when I came over there on Thanksgiving, man, when we was sitting around there talking, you know, I seen your son come through there along with the other little kid. What they doing? Jacking.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, that's where it come from. T gonna catch hell when he get old.
Yeah. Maverick gonna come home with a lot of red faces.
Boy, don't whoop the whole class. Everybody.
He be putting that man. I be trying to put his shoes on. He'll put me in the guillotine, bro. I'm like, where the fuck did you learn a guillotine? You know, that's when you like stand up, choke, upright, pull back. I was like, he thrusting his hips back and shit. Like, where the fuck did you even learn? I didn't teach you that shit. I know.
It's natural.
Like, it's natural. He understand that shit. So I hope not, though. I hope that motherfucker don't be 2 times. Not 2 times. Maybe the same. I can take the same.
I think he's just gonna be rough.
Yeah, he gonna have
he ain't gonna be like, cause you gonna be there to
guide him.
He gonna have what you didn't have per se.
Yeah,
24/7.
Yeah,
you had it, but you gonna be there 24/7. So he gonna be mellow and chill, but he ain't nobody gonna be able to play with him.
And see, that's the part about being the father. You knowing how he gonna be. So it's your job. You know what I'm saying? Like me. It's your job to keep him tame. You know what I'm saying? Because you see what he got in him.
Yeah.
He just got to know how to use him. You ain't got to go out doing all that. And that's the concept of why a lot of young dudes and a lot of, you know what I'm saying, guys our age ain't got no guidance. They in and out of jail because they ain't got that father figure. You know what I'm saying?
That shit so needed.
Man, it's needed bad, bro.
My pop said, he used to say that shit all the time. I couldn't understand it though. He was like, I knew how you was going to react because you my son.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You are me. I know how you going to react in certain situations because you me all over.
Right,
me,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I got, I got 4 biological kids. Each one of them got their own personality. My oldest son, he's cool, but he love music. The second oldest, Harmony, she 3, but she hyper. Yeah. She always into stuff. And I used to give my mama hell, you know. Tommy Lou and Ash, I used to give them hell, man. They used to stay in school for me doing something. That's why I'm going to be with her. King, he's more that sentimental. Because when I get my feeling hurt, I ain't gonna lie, I be in my feeling. I be in my feeling. So you know what I'm saying? With that being said, and my youngest is still a baby, so I don't even know how I don't know yet. But with that being said, I gotta, you know, deal with each one of them differently. Because him doing music, I gotta show him you can't do too much with, you know what I'm saying, business wise. With Harmony, I gotta teach her. Now, I know you like to play and all that, but sometimes you got to be calm and chill. You know what I'm saying? My King, after her, I got to teach him, like, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to feel how you feel, but don't sit there and baby. You know what I'm saying? He like to be babied up. I ain't finna be no baby, bro. Get over your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Accept it what it is. Go on. So far as the baby, I just got to see how that go.
But,
you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got to deal with them accordingly.
Yeah, and it's all little pieces of you.
All
we talked about something earlier in regards to, like, because, like, this, you know, your father, this is, like, I tell people, and actually D. Harris said this on the last podcast. He said that my having my kids made me way worse. Like made me way more dangerous because I gotta get home to my kids, right? He said having kids, and I said, bruh, a lot of people don't get that one. You would think a child man make you mellow out and chill. Like, nah. I'm so much faster now. Like if we had somebody just random come knock at the door, I want to grab my pistol. Like I'm not taking that. Like I'm so much more careful now. I'm always over my shoulder. I'm always being careful and cautious and shit like that.
You know your baby need you.
I know he need me. I know I need to be here. I cannot go away. A lot of people think I'm be exaggerating bullshit. I'm like, nah, it's always better to be prepared. And I know you can relate to that because you just had an incident a couple years ago. It's been a couple years ago now. Huh?
Well, April the 27th, 2000 and what's this, 22?
Yeah, it's
2021.
2021. So shit, that was just recent shit, like last year. Like you had a situation and you could tell the people about it because I think a lot of people need to learn or could learn from what you went through and what you had to go through in the moment.
Okay, well, I'm elaborating on it, make it short, you know what I'm saying? Just getting into it, you know, I met my wife or whatnot, you know, and she had kids by, you know, this particular guy. And, you know, I guess, you know, he was still in his feelings and wanting to be with her and all that. But she had moved on. I guess he hadn't. So me and her ended up talking, getting a date, you know what I'm saying? We got so deep to where I moved in with her. And we living together, whatnot, you know. And mind you, the kid's father ain't never been around. And really, she didn't really talk to him like that because she knew how he was. You know, but I'm the type of guy, I'm like, man, don't hold that man away from his kids, you know what I'm saying, regardless. But she told me, she was like, nah, you don't understand. He'll use his kids to get to whatever he trying to get to. I was like, man, okay. So she ended up letting him get the kids. This first time him getting the kid, bro, he came to the house. You know, he pulled up, he saw me or whatnot. I guess the intimidation of, I guess, my size or whatever it was, he seen me. He called and told her he hit a flat and left, you know. He left, and then when he got back, he called and said I was back outside. Now, mind you, I go outside, we finna get the car seats and put him in his car. Well, my door is locked. So I was like, man, babe, I got to run back in here and get the key. He holding his kids, both his kids, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't thinking nothing about it. So as I'm walking, you know, a truck come up real fast, slam on brake, and another guy jumped out. And when I seen him, I was like, I know, bro. I was locked up with him or whatnot, you know, when I was in and out of trouble. I was like, I know him. We done kicked it whatnot. So I was like, I ain't thinking nothing about it. They shook up hand, you know, what's up, bro, this and that. So I walked in the apartment. I'm looking for the key. When I turned around, they walking through the door. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what I'm saying? What they on? And dude, the kid's father was like, you know, saying whatever he said. And I was like, bro, I don't even know what you talking about, bro. Like, me and you ain't even talk. So, you know, we got the jack and tussling or whatnot. Then, you know, I guess I got the upper hand. He felt some type of way. So he told, bro, man, you know what I'm saying? Back then, he said, fuck that folk, man. They gonna get him, you know? So I was like, all right, man, look, I'm gonna tell you, bro, I got a pistol now, you know what I'm saying? Don't even do that, you know, because I'm gonna defend myself. He's like, nah, fuck that. So we got the jack and whatnot, you know, they got the best of them. I failed. When I failed, you know, my wife came in, and I always told her this. Like you just said, it's best to be prepared and not prepared. Then, you know what I'm saying, to not be prepared and need it. So I told her, if you ever see me in a situation, I always know I got a gun on me. Don't never forget that. I like, if you see me getting jumped, and it's crazy, bro, how
you just predicted that shit.
I predicted it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never told this to no woman, bro. I was like, you ever see me on the ground, I always at least push somebody, give me enough time to go in my pocket. I don't care. I'm going to go in there. So she did that, bro, fell in suit. She pushed the dude off top of him. Gave me enough time. I balled her like this. I hit the gun right. I could feel the gun on the ground. Pulled it out. I just aimed up because I'm knowing he finna come back and start back. You know what I'm saying? Hit me. So I just waited for him to come back. Mind you, the other guy still hit me. I eating them licks. You know what I'm saying? But when the dude came up, I shot up. And the crazy thing was, I was like, man, I must have shot myself because it was close. I was like right here, pow, gun went off. Ear bleeding, you know what I'm saying? I was like busting my eardrum. You know what I'm saying? Well, he jumped up immediately and ran out the room. And the kid's father, he fell, whatnot, you know, and he went to reach for the gun. I turned the shot on him, you know what I'm saying? Hit him in the leg. And, you know, I got up, man. Let me tell you something, bro. A lot of people will tell you this. man, I would have ended that nigga. I would have did this, bro. Can't nobody tell you what they would have done in that position.
Yeah, nobody
You know
know.
what I'm saying? You, your blood rushing. You at a moment of what you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, his kid standing right there, bro. Kids right there now. Your kid. You doing all this, your kids, and I got a gun at this man head. And you know my wife screaming, "No, don't kill him in front of kids and all that." So I was like, man, just go on, scoot outside the door. You know, he scoot outside the door, and then it started getting chaotic because, you know what I'm saying, he's a former, you know, or former gang member. I ain't gonna say what he is, but a former gang member. And I don't know, it's crazy. One of his members was walking by the apartment and seen her. He was like, man, what's going on? What's going on? He said, bro, I got shot, bro. Dude got the gun on me. And the dude that was talking to him know me, but he didn't see me because I was behind the door. And the dude ran out, made a phone call, and then they went everything. Police pulled up. Police was like, man, look, we saw everything on camera, all that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we saw everything on camera, but we need to get you up out of here. And because, you know what I'm saying, it's finna be some serious go on, retaliation. I was like, okay, get me on. And, you know, I'm a former part of an organization, you know, Mason or whatnot. I'm from Hope Lodge, 144, Jackson, Tennessee. But, you know, they came down and everything, de-escalated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it died down. So, man, let me tell you something, though, man. You know, God put you to the test, bro. Like, I posted on Facebook, you know, I'm sorry for the family. Dude lost his life. You know, when I shot up, dude jumped up and ran. He lost his life. You know what I'm saying? I hate that for their family because of his decision, but that what comes with when you make a decision. Every decision you make come with a consequence, whether it's good or bad. You know what I'm saying? So I grieve for their family, but here's the bigger part where I'm getting back to where God tells you, you know, I told the family, you know, hey, look, I ain't even on all that, you know. I'll forgive whatever. I hope y'all forgive me. But then God put me to the test. How much do you really forgive him, though? I was like, man, I used to tell people, man, if I seen that nigga, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Okay, you going to have your chance.
Yeah.
God going to put you in a predicament. You going to have that chance and see what you going to do. So when I seen it, you know, man, bro, being deeply rooted with God, bro, because of my mama and daddy. Mind you, I just said I'm adopted. My biological daddy in prison for what? Killing him. I'm knowing what's in my blood. But what you deeply rooted in is God, bro. When I seen him, man, I was like, man, bro, your kid's in the car. I wasn't even on all that. You know what I'm saying? He was looking at me like, you know, man, this and that. I said that to say this, bro, I don't hold grudges like that, bro. Because your life right, bro, you going to be protected by God, bro. Regardless, bro. You know what I'm saying? I read my Bible, pray all the time. You know what I'm saying? I might make some mistakes, but let's be honest, bro. A situation like that, bro, I wasn't supposed to be here. Come on, bro. There was anybody else on the street, them two niggas on you, and you ain't got nothing, bro. They were finna beat you to death, bro. That was their intention. You know what I'm saying? But me being the person I am, you know what I'm saying, man? That's why I ain't gonna lie, bro. If it weren't for T, bro, I probably wouldn't have had the strength to go through that. Cause man, T now used to jump me or whatnot. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Back out here, they used to jump me. You got to learn how to fight too. Yeah, you gotta know how to throw hands, bro, or even know how to get out of a situation. You know what I'm saying? And if it weren't for that, bro, I probably would have been gone right now, bro. Cause I had the strength, you know what I'm saying, to get to what I quick thinking. Man, all that plays a big part, bro. But man, you gotta know how to forgive somebody, bro. You got to.
No, I mean, I told you off camera, shit, you better than me. I wouldn't have forgive. Or I would have felt like I owe anybody no apology either. I would be like, fuck y'all. It's what it is.
Yeah.
Because it's hard. It's, you know, because, you know, people, the outcome was well, I can't even say in your favor because technically it wasn't. But the outcome ended up being you living, right?
Man, that's all that matters.
But at the same time, these people like put you in a position where you had to defend yourself and had to do something that I know that's not. I've known you all our life, literally.
Yeah.
So I know. All right, if somebody had asked me to predict the outcome of that situation, I would have been able to guess it. I knew you would have done what you did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know you. But at the same time, that ain't something that you just was like, I'm ready to do. I'm ready to do. You ain't that type of nigga. Like, I'm ready to do. I'm ready to do. So they put you in a position where you had to do something. One that you didn't want to do. You had to protect yourself, and it shouldn't even been that.
Yeah.
You know.
When I told you, I said when I got the phone call, I was like, oh yeah, somebody was fucking with him.
Yeah.
I said,
Cause I ain't that type of nigga go to a gas station. I got beef with you, nigga. Pull the strap out. Yeah, nigga, don't let me catch you around or whatever. You know, I ain't even that type of guy. I done seen it. I done been around guys like that, but I ain't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then the fact of it, go back to what we were talking about earlier, bro. Man, father figure, bro.
Yeah.
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 You know, young niggas they ain't got that father figure.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know
did.
if bro father was in his life. I don't know. I really don't. But I'm just saying, I would think on a smart level, if you had a father in your life, you and your father would taught you, man, bro, you ain't finna be on all that.
Yeah, just a man shit. Yeah.
Like your son come in here, you knowing what he finna be on, you ain't finna let him, man, look, I'm gonna tell you something. This ain't, that ain't what five finna be.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it is in the day. You know what I'm saying? These time of days now, bro. Young niggas think it's all about shooting, bro. We ain't grew up on no shooting or pulling gun, bro. We grew up with these things, bro.
Yeah.
You can't handle these things, man. Go on, take your loss, man. Go on.
Yeah.
Every time I thought about making an emotional decision, bro, I can just hear my dad in my head.
Yeah.
That's your voice in your head.
Yeah.
Your pops.
So, you tripping.
Yeah.
Like, why you doing it? Why you thinking like this? Go sit down and think about it for a minute.
Yeah.
Like you got to, man, and it's good though. Like I said, I'm glad you here. Like that's the most important part. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how things end.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I thank God every day, bro. Cause man, I don't take life for granted, bro. I drive 18-wheeler. I don't see people leave they driveway, don't even make it off their road and die, bro.
Yeah.
Here I am driving 2,500 miles a week. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing if I'm gonna come through the Rocky Mountains or Great Smoky Mountain and tire blow out and truck flip, anything. Them ideas they run through my head.
Yeah.
But the fact that I make it back every day to my kids, bro, man, I'm just thankful.
And you meant to be here, bro. You good people. Like you not a bad person. Like you know what I'm saying? You not fucked up. You not a bad person.
No, bro.
Shit was in your favor that time, and that's why when we talked about it in the panel, like, man, fuck that shit. Like I seen the apology, I liked it and stuff like that, but I was just like, man, you don't owe nobody shit. If anything, somebody owe you an apology because it's shit that come with that.
Yeah, it is.
You know? And let me ask you, do you experience is it some sort of some level of PTSD that come from that? Like,
No. Why? Because my bloodline is to be on violence. So I feel like
it was justified in the situation.
Justified, you know what I'm saying? Like it's in my blood to be on some violence, or if something happened to you to defend yourself, not feel no type of way. You know what I'm saying? Other people be like, man, you ain't really got no side or no counseling or this and that. Don't need no counseling, bro. For what? I mean, that's common sense. Somebody come through the door right now. And we sitting right here, they start jacking with us. What you think gonna happen?
Protect yourself.
We gonna protect ourselves. I mean, that's common sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man.
But don't you think that the forgiveness was given the minute that you didn't shoot him or go any further than that? When your wife was like, "Hey, don't do anything more than that," like, cause it could have been over at that point. And
for both of them.
Yeah, the grocery store incident would have probably never happened.
Yeah.
So don't you think at that point, like T was saying, there was no additional apology on Facebook. None of that was needed because you spared that man's life in the moment when he was wrong.
Right. Well, you know, I feel like the apology, first of all, came from the guy losing his life.
Who passed away. Yeah. That's where the apology came from. Yeah, got you.
You know what I'm saying? I don't apologize what happened now. That's common sense. But for the guy who lost his life, I apologize for that because my intention was not for him to lose his life. My intention was for him to get off of me.
And
mind
protect
you,
yourself.
right? Because mind you, at first I told you before it happened, I told them, bro, I got a gun. They gave you every reason to go and leave or not even do what you want. I told you. I announced it before we even got to tussing. Look, bro, y'all don't even do it, bro. I got a gun. But you took the initiative. Now, I hate you lost your life. I apologize about that. You know, it is what it is. A life, you know, I apologize. I ain't God to determine whether you live or die.
Yeah.
So that's what I apologize about. But far as everything else, no, I don't feel it. Like he just said, I don't feel like no apology was needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is.
Yeah. So, moving forward, like, you know, and like I said, that's a perfect example of why you having to get back to your kids in that moment. That's a perfect example of that, and people got to respect that.
Yeah.
But moving forward, and is it ever a time when you feel like shit? Like, is it gonna be some sort of retaliation, or do I need to watch myself or anything of that sort?
I feel like this: the guys that when the situation happened and that dude made that phone call to them. First of all, dude didn't know what was going on. He just saw his guy on the ground with a gun pointed to him, but don't know who holding the gun because I'm behind the door. He just see a gun on him. So off top, you gonna be on some like, you know what I'm saying? What bro, man, he needs some help.
Yeah.
But once you hear what happened, everybody that was gonna retaliate know how I am. Just like y'all said, I ain't that type. I ain't no thug nigga. I ain't no gangster dude.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna defend myself by all due respect, but let's be honest, I ain't finna be on no rah-rah.
Yeah.
So when it happened, you know, I even hear people from his, you know what I'm saying, from his organization call, be like, man, bro, you ain't even gotta worry about that, bro, because we understand it. Like that wasn't his first time doing it.
Yeah.
Like we done told him previous time, like stop messing with guys that she talked to, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot, and they was just like on some real life, bro. You ain't gotta worry about us doing nothing to you. Which I hear what you saying, but let's be honest.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna be on my P's and Q's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause you can tell me one thing, but
You could be trying to rock me to sleep.
come on now.
Yeah.
You could be trying to get me to be cool so I can have my guards down. Then y'all swoop in like, nah, I mean, I hear you. I appreciate you, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Cause I know what come behind me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't getting on the rah-rah, but I know for a fact I ain't by myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just that on it. You know?
Hell nah, you ain't by yourself. Hell nah.
Nah, for real, man.
Nah.
Like, I know I got the love out here, bro. Like, I don't worry about nothing, bro. I keep my head up. It is what it is. Like, my intentions ain't to hurt nobody, bro.
Yeah.
If anything, I give you the shirt off my back, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I can go get another shirt. You probably can't. I can, though. I don't worry about stuff. Stuff don't bother me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
But
just
I
so unfortunate that black men had to go through that on,
to go through that
on every
bullshit.
side. You know what I'm saying?
it
All
is,
y'all
bro.
fathers and stuff like that. All y'all got people that love y'all. Like, no, we shouldn't be going through things with each other like that.
Yeah, bro.
We should always be diplomatic with each other.
Yeah.
Diplomatic, bro.
Like you, Onterio asked me a few minutes ago, do I suffer from in a little of PTSD?
PTSD.
Nah, I don't. But I'm gonna tell you something that do bothers me though. You know, the fact that this man did this with his kids there.
Yeah.
Like, bro, your kids could have got shot.
Yeah.
They was standing right there watching the whole situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that, man, these are babies. Not no
babies.
15, 16-year-old kids, you know. But these babies. You know what I'm saying? You put your kid, that let me know you really don't care for your kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could see if you would have called me, hey, bro, I got a problem with you. Meet me at the park, bro, so we can get a one-on-one. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know you got your guy, so I'm going to bring mine just on security type. But you want to fight, I mean, that's cool. I don't mind fighting because I grew up doing it. Ain't no problem. But for you to come into a home where your kids lay their head at, bro, you don't care about your kid? Come on, bro. You think Onterio would have came in if he had a problem with another dude or something like that and his kid there? Man, Onterio, I already know him. I know him, bro. I ain't on that.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Like, nah, dude just out here. I feel like this me personally. I feel like, dude, these young dudes be having a pride so high. I was looking at a video the other day. A young dude's, 14, standing in front of the store, selling rocks, you know what I'm saying? Crack, cocaine, all that. Dude walked up to him. He was like, man, you just a baby, bro. What you doing up here selling drugs, bro? He was like, man, I'm trying to take care of my hard body, man. I'm taking care of my family, bro. My dad ain't in my life, bro. I'm straight. He was like, bro, so you telling me to sell rocks, bro, and sell whatever you selling, bro? You a man now? He was like, man, my mama take care of me, bro, this and that. He was like, but you out here selling rocks. He was like, I know what you need, bro. Come here, give me a hug, bro. Dude was like, what you on?
Yeah.
Dude, the young dude looked at him. He was like, what you on, man? Like, man, nah. Dude was like, bro, I don't think you need a hug, bro. Bro, you won't believe me, bro. But the young dude, bro, was crying, bro. He was like, yeah, that's all I need, though, bro. Boo-hoo crying.
Yeah.
Bro, all these young niggas need, bro, is love, bro.
Yeah.
That's all they need, bro. That's all they need, fool. They don't know, man, struggling.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
And it's in my, like, you know, it's always been in my nature to be overly aggressive and shit like that. But that's what I try to do now, just be diplomatic at all costs. You got to, man, because, like,
Yeah.
it's nothing gonna come from all that extra shit. Like,
It ain't.
nothing good gonna come from that shit.
Always bad.
But misery and hurt and loss.
Yeah.
You know.
Man, bro, it Yes, man. And like I tell anybody, bro, your foundation start at home, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever going on in your home, you're gonna be a product of it out in the street. You know what I'm saying? If you lonely at home or depressed at home, it gonna show out in the street when you go somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your father ain't in your life, it gonna show.
It's gonna show.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's gonna show in the worst way every time.
Worst way.
Like even for the women's, bro, I don't like to talk about men a lot. I like to talk about women's too because they humans too. I was talking to a young lady the other day. I was like, man, what you missing in life? She was like, I ain't missing nothing. She was like, the only thing I'm missing is my daddy. I was like, what you mean? She was like, I'm 18 and I'm finna get ready to make some big decisions in this life.
Need that.
And I need a father to help me make it. Now, my mama can help me make decisions as a woman, but I'm gonna need some decision where only a man or a father can help me in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
right.
it made me feel some type of way because I'm like, man, we got all these guys and all these men out here that's trying to do everything else except for step up and be a man.
Yeah.
Like, man, that's a problem.
And nigga want to be a rapper or a gangster. Like, nigga, go get a career.
Career, man.
Go
Man.
start a business. Help out your mom. Do something for yourself.
Be a content creator.
Be a content creator.
Do something, man.
Like, something. Like, but nah, like I see it so much, man. But I'm glad that you don't harbor any type of like depression or any type of sadness, or you don't feel any type of way about some of the things that you done had to go through in your life. Your story is a story that people need to hear. You come from being adopted, you know, to not finding out till later on that you was adopted. As a matter of fact, I remember when your brothers first came out Oak Hill. I remember when they first came out Oak Hill. I remember just like it was. I remember when they was wearing red shorts. One of them had on red shorts and shit. When they all came out, biological brothers.
Yeah.
Like I remember just like it was. Y'all came down to the house and shit.
Yeah.
But like, you know, you went from that to coming in now, being in the church, doing music, and now you in a situation where you're a father and you making your money, you driving, and you got you a woman in your life who doing good for herself and shit, man. Every time I seen her wishing you a happy birthday the other day, I was under the comments, happy birthday, brother, love y'all, that shit. Like I see it and I love it. It feels good, and I know you in a good spot and you appreciate where you at.
But the reason I can appreciate it, bro, cause man, I can just about say, bro, it really ain't nothing in life that I really feel like I ain't been through, bro. I've been through adoption. I've been through shootouts. I've been to jail. 201 Pablo seen nigga get their neck slit right beside me. I done got stabbed. I done been in, man, all type of situation, bro. So if anybody going through something, bro, I feel like, bro, I'll be a good person to talk to, bro.
Right.
Because the thing about it is, bro, I don't hold no grudges. I don't be sad. I don't be depressed. I just look at my life like, man, look at where I come from.
Made it, nigga.
Man, nigga, I made it.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas didn't make it even in 2022 for real.
Yeah.
Like COVID, bro. Like, let's be honest, bro. COVID hit. They come up with a vaccination. Still tell you when you get the vaccination, you probably could still get COVID.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's crazy.
Come on now. You know how many people got the vaccination, caught COVID, but still alive? Man, come on, bro.
Yeah, man.
Man, a lot of niggas didn't even make it through that.
Yeah.
Man, for real, fool. But I'm still one of the very few that here, bro. And a lot of people don't understand, bro. You can't take life for granted, bro.
Nah, you can't.
For real.
And there's so many different angles and so much shit that we didn't touch on that I know, you know, there's personal stuff that I know in regards to your life that just we ain't even touched on. Like the people who listening right now, the people who watching, and they wouldn't even know even they only seeing the surface of the shit. So but I'm gonna tell you, like, straight up, stay strong, keep going, bro. I'm proud of you, for real.
Yeah, I appreciate it,
For real.
bro. For real.
Because you had all the elements in your life to be something else, but you decided to be this. A man, a father, a businessman. You know,
bro.
you decide to be all of that, and I just want to make sure you keep on pushing it. We talked about it, you know, when we was talking about our mamas not too long ago when we was texting, you know. Like anytime I already know, like, especially Oak Hill, that's the love that we got at Oak Hill. Like anytime we all need each other, it's always good to we can always count on each other. And I think
we
that's
come together
important.
now. We one phone call, bro. We come together.
Yeah, that's why I said, like, you wasn't alone. Like, I'll tell y'all camera about a lot of shit, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah, I already
but like, you know,
yeah.
bro, I just want to say that, make sure I said I'm proud of you.
Appreciate that, bro. For
real,
real, man. It means a lot coming from you, bro. Like, man, the struggles and the things that we've been through, bro. I'm I'm gonna elaborate on something, bro. I don't know if you remember this. You remember that time when I was younger, fool? I called you and you came down. I think it was you, Dion, and DG. Y'all came over to the house. You was like, bro, what's up, bro? I was like, man, I need you to help me write a letter to this girl, fool. Bro, I'll never forget that, man. Onterio said, man, what you want to do is do this. You want to talk about this.
He was all
man, he was for it, bro. Man, that's a brother, bro. Like, for real.
Shit, I don't even remember that. Ain't no
Bro,
time. I had done so much
you
shit.
know, man.
So much, bro. You forgetting shit, bro.
But see, that let you know, bro, you got good intentions too.
Mm-hmm.
You'll do something and won't think about it, but you don't know how it affects somebody else's life.
He
You know what I'm
counted
saying?
it like, I did this for this person.
Yeah,
most
like
niggas
some
be
people
doing.
take that to the heart. Like, man, I did this and I did that. Bro, owe me this, bro. You can't even remember that, bro.
Yeah.
Now I use something like that, be like, man, bro, show me how to get some girl there. Yeah, I'm going to get plenty on that. You know what I'm saying, man? But it's stuff like that, bro, that brought us together, bro, and made us to who we is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I thank God for the time that we be having, man.
Oh,
For real,
absolutely.
bro.
Absolutely,
Real.
100%.
Real.
100%. And like I say, anytime, you know, when you need me or whatever, and I know shit is vice versa, anytime I need you, we can always call on each other, man. And I'm glad we had a chance to sit down and talk with you today.
Yeah, man,
Real.
appreciate it, man.
Real.
I'm saying another thing. Sco used to be that guy in high school,
Ah, yeah,
bro.
that's
That nigga crazy, man. Man, everybody talk about Sco, man.
Yeah,
For real.
Scozilla.
Sco.
Big motherfucker.
Man, what you see? Man, you go somewhere you call Sco, man, you gonna feel like you got security.
Yeah, he
Everybody
my
used to say that.
For
bodyguard.
real, fool.
Yeah, I said it on the podcast. He my bodyguard.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But again, man, look, we're glad to have you on here. And listen,
sure.
this is the ChoppedByT podcast where we get real, raw, authentic conversation. Until next time.